Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of 7.3 liter truck stuff. Before we kick off, slam like, hit subscribe for me, and go ahead and click on the bell notification so you can get updates. Not only does it help build the channel, but I feel like, as always, it's something that you just really want to do. All right, if you're new here, my name is Jeff Demo, and this is a 2001 Ford F350 Superduty with a 7.3 liter diesel. Today's modification is this big nasty right here. What is that? Well, kind of jacked that up, didn't I? This Fix It Nick referred to it as a Chipotle mod. For as much as I wanted to go ahead and get a Chipotle burrito and toss it up into the engine bay and open it up and make it seem all cinematography funny, the reality behind it is we're in the middle of a quarantine, and that's some of the reason why I'm incredibly unkept, but it's hard to keep these good looks at bay. So you're welcome, America. All right, so now that we have working on another project, putting a cold air intake in, the cold air filter out and the batteries off, I'm going to take the opportunity to unbolt Big Nasty here, and we're going to see if we can't put a wrap on it and make it a lot better looking, and who knows, maybe more efficient, maybe not. Damn, always forget to close the garage door. Always forget to close the garage door. .7/16 to a 3/8 drive, 6-point, deep well. Good to go. We're gonna get moving on this. Four metal clamps. This wrap. I'm going to take this, put it in this tub of water, let it get soaked up. It's time to clean up this puppy. All right, definitely wear gloves when doing this. This fiberglass and this foil will tear up your hands. It was a 2 gloves job for me. Wasn't the worst getting this off, but as we've seen in other videos, Fix-It Nick, Living on Wheels, is what you're left with is just kind of hairy pipe with a lot of glue on it. So it's time to rip all that off and get to squaring this thing away and making it a lot better than what it was before. One of the things to also note, ED Projects was taking his pipe off, and right here there was a huge hole. So it's a good time to take the opportunity to go through and see if you've got any issues. Oddly enough, I don't have a hole, but I have a heck of a mark right here where it was getting rubbed down. So something to think about when I'm putting it back in, making sure there's clearance here, because yeah, who knows, maybe a couple more miles, a couple more years, and that would have ripped into a hole. So take the opportunity to look at the pipe and make sure it looks good before you start to wrap it. Fortunately, this one is intact. I bought 2 different types of wire brushes, this one and this one. So between the 2, hopefully we'll be able to get this cleaned up. At this point, she qualifies for good enough for government work because she's getting wrapped. Things I did find, there really was a huge gouge in this, so I can look inside and see it didn't go through, and it doesn't feel like it's pushing through, but it was good to catch that. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take the boots off the truck, put them on here, mark them up, and we're going to go ahead and get moving on the wrap. So after briefly cleaning off these boots, I do mean briefly, I'm going to go ahead and mark the edge here so I know exactly where to wrap them. All right, no how-to video is without issues, and I've run into my first decently sized issue. So I pulled the boots off, marked either side, so that's where the boots will be, and I'll go ahead and start the wrap slightly below those lines, and there shouldn't be any issues there. But the wrap came with these metal ties, which are way too small to fit around that pipe. So unfortunately what's happening now is I'm going to go ahead and secure this wrap because it's already in the water with the zip ties and rush order some good metal ones that will make it around the circumference of this pipe. And unfortunately, that means the truck will be down for a couple days. But to you all, it won't seem like anything other than a quick clip. So driving on, let's get this puppy wrapped up. No pun intended.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, so I certainly don't claim to be an expert, but I'm going to call this as looking significantly better than the Chipotle burrito that it was before. So I look forward to getting the retaining clips in from Amazon as quick as possible, and I look forward to seeing what this looks like tomorrow morning when it's all dry. As soon as I get those clips, I'll go ahead and put it on, and we'll slam it in the truck, and we'll keep doing other mods as well. I am so tired of waiting around for these metal clips to get milled in that I am going out with my ridiculous mask here, and I'm going to attempt to get the clips to hold the blue wrap around the hot side intercooler pipe so I can go ahead and actually put this truck together. Here's a sad thing. Oh, just sitting here looking like she's broke. I'm that guy with car parts. All right, and we are back. So I was getting really irritated with not having the truck available to me, and just got to thinking, and I was like, you know what, I bet you I could find these guys and clamp them down. So I did, and my initial intent was just to be able to secure the wrap to the hot side intercooler pipe temporarily until the larger wrap, I don't know, holders come in the mail, and then replace them. But I took a Dremel to cut off the ends here, and I really like the kind of like angry industrial look to this, so I might end up keeping it. So positive part is I'm getting ready to slam the couplers onto this thing and install this pipe and continue with this mod. And on that note, it wraps up another episode of 7.3 liter truck stuff. As always, thanks for hitting subscribe. Thanks for liking, leaving comments down below. I look forward to making another episode and hearing from you. 7.3 liter truck stuff out.